The narrative opens with a beekeeper working in a farmhouse with the bees. The following scene features his elderly neighbor Eloise working in her house. When she meets Adam, he informs her that he has taken care of the hornet's nest in the farmhouse and has successfully freed it of it. Adam responds with gratitude for the same and promises to bring her a pot of honey after Eloise praises him for his work and extends an invitation for supper at her home. Next, we witness Adam tending to the bees and working on his land. While Alice is using her home computer, a virus alert appears on her screen. Alarmed, she tries phoning the number displayed on the screen, and a representative of the virus company answers. We discover that this is a fraud hub. When she tells the employee about her issue, the employee gives the phone to his supervisor, who informs the woman that she needs to upgrade her software because if she doesn't, all of her data would be erased. When Eloise explains to him that she is unfamiliar with computer usage, the individual instructs her to install software. After installing the software, the hacker and his team discover that Eloise has about $2 million in her account. They inform Eloise that they will reimburse her for the $500 cost of the software because they understand how inconvenienced she is, but as they are doing so, they discover that they have unintentionally transferred $50,000. In order to keep him from losing his job, they ask her to return the money, and Eloise enters the password to do so. They take all of her money after they get into her account and enter the password. When Eloise discovers that her money has been stolen, she may be seen sobbing. When Adam arrives at Eloise's house at night to deliver a jar of honey for supper, he notices that her door is open and walks in to check. A moment later, we witness another police officer, none other than Verona, Eloise's own daughter, entering the house behind Adam. They both learn that Eloise has passed away. When Verona finds Adam, she believes he has killed her mother. She calls more police, who then apprehend Adam. After going through her mother's belongings, Verona discovers that her mother has fallen victim to internet fraud. When Adam returns home in the morning, Verona apologizes to him and tells him what transpired with her mother. When Adam can stand it no longer, he heads to his farmhouse, pulls out his covert phone, and makes some calls to his old gang. He requests that they identify the fraudster who used Eloise. After some time, they inform him that a business by the name of United Group committed the scam, and they provide Adam with the business's address. The following scene shows Adam approaching the company's office and attempting to enter the facility before being stopped by security personnel. Adam battles the guards before entering the structure. After entering the building, Adam goes inside the office and threatens to burn down the place, telling the staff to stop taking advantage of the elderly and crippled. When they don't take him seriously, Adam beats one of the staff members and begins splattering gasoline all over their desks and computers. Upon learning of this, the boss sends his men to stop Adam. The boss is told to leave the building before Adam sets it on fire, and Adam easily defeats them. Then, we witness the explosion and fire spreading across the structure. The manager contacts a member of Danforth Enterprises. We learn that Derek, the owner of the whole business, is the key player. He expresses to the worker his shock that a single man has wrecked his entire business and building. He approaches Wallace, his head of security and a former CIA operative, to ask if he can learn more about this individual who has ruined his operation. Wallace informs him that he no longer wants to get involved in this because he is retired. Derek advises Mickey to employ some personnel in order to identify the individual responsible for the building's fire. When Verona and her companion arrive at the scene of the fire to look into it, they learn that some of the building's employees have a history of financial wrongdoing. When Mickey locates Adam at his farmhouse, he orders his minions to destroy his beehive as retaliation. The men attempt to kill Adam, but he kills them one by one with a cunning tackle. Adam then grabs Mickey and drags him along. When Verona learns about the attack at the farm in the following scene, her partner informs her that the person who set the building on fire was also the one who killed these men here at the farm. Verona learns that it's the apiculturist. In the following scene, Mickey is shown phoning his boss Derek and informing him that the person who set fire to his building is a beekeeper who has severed his fingers. Hearing this before Mickey can elaborate makes Derek nervous. Adam takes hold of Mickey, fastens him to his vehicle, and launches him from the bridge. After taking Mickey's phone, he threatens Derek, saying he would track him down and eliminate him. After that, Derek asks Wallace what a beekeeper does. Wallace informs Derek that the Beekeeper is a private company that operates independently under contracts, and that you shouldn't interfere with them. Wallace informs Derek that the Beekeeper is a private company that operates independently under contracts, and that you shouldn't interfere with them. He warns Derek not to make the same mistakes he did in the past and promises to work to keep Derek, his mother's name, and the business safe. Verona and her partner, Matt, are talking about the possibility that a larger group is involved. She queries Matt over the identity of the Beekeeper. Telling Verona that he doesn't exist like a ghost, he can't locate much information about him. Wallace has received a call from a woman named Jessica, telling him to tend to his son Derek, who is terrified of the Beekeeper. Wallace assures Jessica that he will handle the circumstance. Wallace gives his old CIA co-worker a call. Wallace informs her co-worker that a Beekeeper is involved and has already killed 7 people, and he wants a favor. Wallace asks her to assist him and inquires as to whether she is aware of the company he works for. She responds that she will investigate. Meanwhile, Verona discovers Mickey's lifeless body with his fingers severed. Wallace appears pleased to know that the CIA agent has informed him that the Beekeeper in question is not actively associated with the organization. Then we witness Wallace giving a contract to every Beekeeper in operation to assassinate Adam. While filling up his car with gas, one of the Beekeepers assaults Adam. They battle, and Adam kills her. He then removes her finger and drives off. Wallace is told by the CIA operative that Adam killed the Beekeeper. When Derek asks Wallace if he can handle the situation, Wallace becomes irate. When Verona and her group arrive at the gas station in the morning, they discover a Beekeeper's manual there. This is where Adam killed the Beekeeper. Wallace, in the meantime, has made the decision to employ mercenaries to look over Adam, and he warns them not to treat Adam lightly. While Adam uses the killer's finger to enter a Beekeeper's secret base and remove all of Derek's company's data, Verona learns from reading the manual that Beekeepers will stop at nothing to protect their hive, even if it means killing their queen. He locates the target 9-Star Enterprises address as well. Verona meets with her senior and tells them that, according to her analysis, Adam's next target would be a 9-star location. She asks for a SWAT squad, and the senior gives it to her. Following that, we witness the FBI SWAT squad attempting to enter the 9-Star United building, but being told not to do so by the building's private security because of a government order. The building manager is told to get everyone out by private security, but the manager ignores them. When the FBI team recognizes Adam, they fight, and Adam easily wins and enters the building. Adam then goes to the SWAT team and informs them that they have to smoke them out if they want to get everyone out of the building. The manager phones Derek to inform him that the private security guard is preventing him from working. Derek informs the security guard that this is the most profitable building and that it is his responsibility to keep the building safe from intruders and do his duties. The security officer orders his guys to round the structure that is visible as Adam arrives at work. He orders everyone out of the premises, but the manager intervenes, threatening to fire them if they leave their desks. In the meantime, security guards arrive and open fire on Adam, killing him one by one as Verona and her crew enter the building. When Adam asks the manager who is behind all of these operations, the manager responds that it doesn't matter because these are powerful people and he won't be able to reach them. Derek's photo is shown to him by the manager. When Verona finds Adam, she orders him to give up, but Adam refuses, stating he won't stop until Derek is punished and leaves the area. Verona discovers who is behind the operations and arrests the manager. Wallace learns that Adam has eliminated all of his mercenaries. He even tells Derek about it. Wallace then counsels Derek to be close to his mother because her guys will watch out for them. We now learn that President of the United States is Derek's mother. Verona informs her senior that Derek's mother won the presidential election using funds from his illicitly operating company. She invites Derek to visit her at the beach house. Next, we observe the beach house. The area is heavily guarded. When Veronica and her group got there, Wallace and Eric have already arrived at the residence and have employed a person who has previously murdered a beekeeper. In her chopper, the president comes. Adam attempts to get into the house through a tunnel by dressing like a police officer. Derek's mother encounters him and inquires about his actions, as she has never saw Wallace looking so terrified. Adam also sheds his disguise and appears in the main home dressed normally. While he is looking for Derek, the president calls and invites him to meet in her office. She explains that the senior FBI agent has come to visit them. Derek is questioned by an FBI agent regarding his past employers, and the agent informs him that he has discovered fraud in the business's operations. Derek tries to duck the subject, seeming terrified. Adam was noticed by a few of the mercenaries, who attempted to apprehend him. When they manage to segregate him in the garden, one of the men is ready to murder Adam, but he blows up the car and gets away. When Derek's mother questions why he committed the fraud when he clearly had plenty of money, he explains that it was part of her plan to run for president. He claims that these corporations provided the funding for the election, otherwise, she would not have been elected. When she hears this, she is really devastated. Adam kills everyone who stands in his way as he attempts to enter Derek's room in the meantime. When he finally gets outside the chamber, Wallace tries to stop him, but he enters the room after breaking a finger. Derek shoots the FBI agent after realizing Adam is terrified and kidnaps his mother. He threatens to shoot the president if they don't let him go, telling everyone of this. Vernon encourages Derek to calm down, but Adam seizes the chance and murders Derek. Adam tries to escape via the window, but Verona begs him to halt and points her gun at him. The president sobs upon seeing her dead and promises to inform everyone about her son. Adam looks back at her and she decides to let him go. Adam wears his scuba suit and escapes into the sea. Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like, it helps the channel. Thanks for watching.